What's up, guys? This is Network and we're back with another video, and today we're talking about how to make 20K in 2 weeks. This is the Network and this video is educational purposes only, guys, so let's get into it. So what does this process consist of? This process requires you to work this plan consistently and follow directions, but also be willing to pivot if you need to. What I mean by pivot is to be able to problem solve on your own, think critically about the processes you will encounter, and properly assign the necessary solutions. For example, if you're applying for something regarding credit, just understand that it's a credit application and verification may be required as a normal credit application would. Don't be alarmed if things don't work perfectly, just pivot and problem solve, guys. So I had to say this in the beginning just so you guys understand that when I say 20K in 2 weeks, this isn't a promise to you for 20K in 2 weeks. This is letting you know that you can reach 20K in 2 weeks if you do everything that will be in the full breakdown of the 20K in 2 weeks. So, guys, this is credit. So if you're running a credit application, it's not always, you're not always guaranteed to get an approval on a credit application. Now, I will educate you on the things you need to do to your profile so you can get an approval, but you need to make sure that you understand that everything isn't guaranteed. And sometimes you won't get a guaranteed approval in the beginning, but if you do what they ask you to do, like let's say send in some documents or ID or social security card, something like that, you send in those documents and then they give you approval after that. And those things the network can help you provide. So this is definitely something that everyone can do if they decide to work hard and diligently and follow the directions and have some type of accountability when it comes to these processes. The basics. So you'll need to build same-day files, obviously, guys. At least 3 to start out. I say same-day files because we're on a time schedule. So a time schedule, we're going to have to do something that's quick. The same-day files can get you a file within 24 to 48 hours working directly with the network. Same-day files are CP files on one credit bureau. So specifically Experian, that will populate a score within 24 hours. Scores usually are 650 or higher. These profiles are beneficial, especially in regards to the process, because they allow you to get active fast. This process also automatically adds primaries to your profile instead of the authorized users. You also need to add some authorized user tray lines to the process. This adds to the credit profile, increases the public records, and gives the score with other credit bureaus. We'll help you do all of that, guys, when you get the 20K in 2 week breakdown. So, the basics. Also, to get more basic public records, you can go to lazyapply.com so you can increase your public record for advanced public records. You may contact us directly for our 20K in 2 weeks full breakdown in the link below. To build these same-day files, I recommend you have us create the same-day file for you via 20K in 2 weeks breakdown. With that guide, 3 same-day files are included, as well as how to create your own. So the breakdown on how to create your own same-day file will be included in the 20K in 2 weeks full breakdown. Creating your own same-day file is definitely more difficult than a traditional CPN file to create, but if you're up to the challenge, just ask for our same-day file guide in the link below. So that's just the guide alone for the same-day file. You can create your own same-day file on your own. But guys, this is a time schedule. This is something that you want to get done in 2 weeks. If you're really in a rush to get this done, if you really need the money, or if you really want to just be ambitious about creating money for yourself and creating a way for you to start reaching your goals quicker, then this is definitely the 20K in 2 week breakdown is definitely the way to go. But if you want to do the same day file and you want to do everything on your own, you can pay a little bit less, and then you can do that for yourself, and then you can also run plays like that. So register your CPN with the IRS. So while we have those profiles working, we want to register our CPN profiles with the IRS so we can use our files in a legitimate format. Registering your CPN with the IRS will allow your CPN number to be verifiable. Some companies go through a verification process when approving credit. Registering your CPN with the IRS will provide you with a separate number to be used in cases like this. Keep in mind you need to be aware of the company's approval processes so you know which number you need to use. Because when you register your CPN with the IRS, you'll basically be making your CPN under an EIN number, which will give you a verifiable number attached to your CPN's information, and then you can use that for different processes like business credit or car approvals, etc. The social for your CPN and social for registering your CPN will be 2 different numbers. So registering your CPN with the IRS. Once you register your CPN with the IRS, you'll be provided with the EIN number, which is basically a social security number, like I said before, for businesses. But in this case, it will be a social for your CPN, a verifiable social. This number is going to be saved and set to the side for certain processes like credit cards and car loans. The reason why it's important to go through this process in this order is because the car loans and credit cards go through a more advanced approval process. So when you need to get that verification, when they look for that social security verification, they'll be going through an EIN verification, and you will already be registered with the IRS and ready to go. You only need to do this process for one CPN profile. We show you how to do this process in complete detail also in the 20K in 2 weeks guide. So after same-day files are created, run the credit. So after files are created, it would naturally be time to run the credit. Once your files, public records, are done correctly and the file is fully tri-merged, you'll be able to get approvals for iPhones on your same-day files at Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T. These have the highest resale value for maximum profit. Obviously, guys, we're going for maximum profit per profile so we can make sure that these same-day profiles pay us back immediately on our investment. So usually approvals will be 3 to 5K at each location on the same day file. So best case scenario on the 3 files you will receive once you get the 20K in 2 weeks full breakdown would be about 15K per same day file. So if we do 15K per same day file times 2, that's 30K. Times 3, that's 45K. So we'll be way past 20K within 2 weeks if you do everything correctly, if you stay consistent, if you provide the documentation to get your approvals. The breakdown will walk you through the application process, how to get the approval, and what to do for documents if they are requested. So running your same day credit profile. So when running credit, typically it's always better to go in store, but with certain companies like Verizon, you'll be able to chat in and at least get an approved application number and finish the rest of the process in store. The key is to make the same day file in your name, so you will be able to use normal documentation on your application. Once again, this is educational purposes only, guys. All this information is educational purposes only. If you want to go ahead and get the 20K in 2 weeks, we'll give you that full breakdown, obviously in the link below. But it'll break down multiple ways to run your credit. This isn't the only way that you can run your credit in the stores to be able to get those approvals, to be able to get the resale, to be able to get the cash. So cashing out your same day file. To cash out your same day file iPhones, there are a few options you should consider. You can search Facebook Marketplace for bulk buyers. You may also search places like OfferUp or eBay for buyers. And you may also sell your devices online to www.itsworthmore.com. This will allow you to start knocking down your goal of 20K in 2 weeks. So part 2 of the video, how to utilize the registered CPN with the IRS. In the second part of the video, we will discuss what we were talking about earlier, how you can utilize the registered CPN to create more profits in secondary workflows aside from iPhone resale. This process includes getting approved for business credit with your CPN profile in a certain way that allows for approvals of 3 to 5K per company pretty quickly, almost instantly. And you can do this almost in the same format as the approvals for the iPhones. It's pretty much the same energetic type of exchange in regards to the work that you'll be doing. But we'll explain that in part 2, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. To get started immediately, contact us via link below. Ask about the 2K in 2 weeks full breakdown. We'll send it directly over to you guys. You also get a direct phone number to contact us with any questions that you have in regards to getting your approvals, so you can get those approvals. If you needed documents or something extra like that, you can also contact us via the phone number once you get the breakdown. So like, subscribe, and leave a comment, guys. We'll see you soon. We're out.